And welcome, folks, to another wonderful episode of Batman Radio. That's right. I'm probably not going to be on here long, but I just want to go over a couple of facts. First of all, I just want to, remind you of my nonstop success
Once again, I love it when he makes his own phone laugh at him.
because you may have forgotten. I don't know. You know, maybe you forgot about my nonstop success that just keeps continuing and continuing and continuing. Perhaps
He's confusing the applause with the laugh track.
one day someone will be able
Hey,
to.
Blazy.
Nah, come on, bro. My level of success is
We were just
unattainable
getting
and
ready to go to
unreachable.
bed.
You know, I mean, it's the truth. Like I've been the best at everything I've ever done. Like I said, I've been succeeding and winning my entire life, and everything about me is a win and positive.
You're not even the best at being homeless. You suck at that.
And that's just a fact. And I think everybody should think the same way, you know, to be perfectly honest. Another thing I'm really thinking about, okay, how do I explain this? I'm really considering, and I don't know what's up with the terminology of it, but
This ought
I'm
to be
really
good.
considering becoming like a full-time real life coach. That's right, I said it.
A real life. What's the difference between a life coach and a real life coach?
Like I'm wondering if that's like part of my calling, you know, and like I would still do everything I'm doing, but I just feel
Failing?
like I don't know. I just feel like I was
I mean, first, how are you going to be walking the streets homeless, dressed like a disheveled Batman, failing at everything, and then coach somebody on how to live their life?
made to do it. You know what I mean? Because God told me that I would lead others out of the darkness and out of, similar situations that I've
You
been in
can't
and
even lead
circumstances
yourself
and
out of it. Oh my fucking God.
people are already, coming to me and, some people want customized videos. Like I said,
No,
Bosh.
no, they do not.
You
That is
liar.
a fucking lie.
lately everything's been slow and pretty much non-existent other than my regular hustle and grind with this and what I'm doing and what I'm working towards and working on. But they had told me, they said, your business is very inspiring. So, I mean, I know I'm a source of inspiration for folks. I know I'm a source of motivation. Um, and that inspires me as well, and it inspires me to really figure out a lane to do this with. And I've been getting downloads and readings. I got some more just recently and today talking about that you're going to have to make a decision.
It's okay, CIA. Just admit that you're an immortal vampire and you never sleep.
And I guess kind of figure out what I want to do and what I want to be and what the future holds. I mean, I would like to do all of it, though. That's the thing. Like, I mean, with one clear direction in mind. I mean, the Batman project, I'm never going to stop. I mean, I was born to be Batman. It's just that simple. So that's just something I would never give up on. That's number one. But like, I'm planning on doing it all at the same time and using each, different lane and source of what I'm doing to build into the Batman thing and extend and expand the Batman project. But I don't see anything wrong with that, and that's basically what I'm doing here is creating. And that's what I do. I create and using my gifts of creativity and my creative gifts to propel me forward and take me further, take me farther. So I mean, I plan to do it all, like you're seeing. I mean, I got the martial arts, lane on lock. I've always had the rap game on lock. It's just, we got to figure out a way to, get that where, we can get paid from it at some point again, get all that moving. Um, got the entertainment game on lock. I got this on lock for sure. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Like, these folks is still, like I said, going on shows and, just talking to talk, but they can't have a direct interview with me. I mean, I'm the king of this platform, homie. I'm the king of the network, king of the streets, king of the world, homie. Like, I don't understand why folks just want to have their own conversation and pretend, but when it's convenient for them, they act like, oh, we all on this network together and we're.
So just for anybody that hasn't seen it, this is the martial arts that he has on lock. Apparently, he broke his leg in a Quidditch tournament, and the bones haven't regrown yet.
Yeah, you need some Skelegrow, my knuckle.
So he's a little bit rubbery at the moment. Like, I don't even know how you make your body make that shape.
It's a fucking balloon animal.
Yeah, I don't. Whatever. I mean, it's beyond my comprehension.
We're all supposed to be a part of something. Like, you feel me?
Oh my
That's
god!
awfully
That every time I
convenient,
see
ain't
it,
it? I
look
mean,
at
that's what I'm saying. It's they got selective
He
hearing
doesn't
and
look real.
selective vision and
that
seeing.
leg.
You feel
Doesn't
me?
look like it belongs on that body. You know what I'm saying?
So it's all good when
Right.
when everybody's on what they on, but the minute that we want to have a
Where
real
is your knee, bitch?
conversation, you notice how all them folks don't want to talk no more. Yeah, like again, I don't know what folks is talking about because ain't nobody competing with me on this platform, and none of them
Yeah.
make a dime of digital money.
It
So
does
I
look
don't know
like a
what you
pool
talking
noodle
about.
wearing pants.
You know what I
Who
mean?
said
So
that?
it's just crazy for me to be listening to that stuff
Are you?
because I'm
Blazy said
hearing
he had noodle
people,
legs.
and some of these people it looks like
Yeah.
they're in like their 40s to 50s to 60s. Like, I mean,
The CIA said it's called the Kung Fu
and
noodle.
the thing is,
Kung
life is
Foodle, if you
hard.
will.
Like, I never ever judge really. I judge based upon, for me to help me in my survival, but
Oh,
I don't really
Joey,
be
shut
judging.
the fuck
I don't.
up.
I mean, I analyze. I make sure I know what's going on and who's who. You know what I mean? That's a little different, but all that other stuff, you know, hold on. That's what the millennials are about. That's what that new generation about. I'm not on that.
The millennials are not a new generation, Joey. The millennials started in what, 1983, 84? Joey? It's like 40 fucking years ago.
I'm not trying to judge at all. So I mean, I understand like if people in their 40s, 50s, and 60s, and maybe even older, and maybe starting over completely. There's people like in their 50s and 60s right now who homeless and don't have anything to their name, no wealth, no money, no nothing. They've accrued nothing. I mean, the truth is, we all go through things. Anybody can experience that and go through that. Anyone at all, and that's
He's
the
like
thing.
if you soak a chicken bone in vinegar overnight and it gets all rubbery and flops around. That's what his bones are made out of.
I don't respect anything, that's moving off fear. And that's what a lot of people are doing. And they just kind of have their situation and then they want to talk about other things and other topics. I mean, folks like that need to focus on themselves and better their situation and worry about what they need to do because they got a lot to do instead of looking at the next person. You understand? But I'm already a motivational speaker. I'm the best in the business and best in the game. I'm just kind of undiscovered. I'm like an undiscovered talent. I mean, I'm just telling you the truth. That Tony Robinson dude can't come close to me, homie. I mean, let's get real, right? Because I was the story inspiration when I was the bar back at Speakeasy, and he was there doing his little, performance or whatever. Like it wasn't him, it was me. You have to be an actual sort of inspiration. You can't just be a mason, and think, oh, I'm someone now. Like I said, that's not reality. It's not how the world works. So I'm really thinking about just completely transitioning to being a life coach, not Coach Eli. Okay, That's the thing, like, somebody like that. I mean, nobody can compete, man. There's no competition because they never been through anything. They don't have any life experience. So when you're a sheltered individual like that and everything is facilitated for you and your environment's fake, you've never been through nothing. You understand? So if you've never been through nothing, how are you gonna teach other folks how to get through things and overcome the impossible and overcome obstacles when a lot of it has to do with attitude? It's not just about being smart, it's about attitude and about belief in God. So I'm telling you, like any video that I do make for someone, they love it because I speak from the heart and I'm involving God in everything that I do. And to me, that's the number one component. If you strong but you don't have God, it's pointless. God just told me that today, actually. If you build something but it's without God, it's pointless. It's a waste of time, brother. And it really is true. You know what I mean? Like facts. Like I'm speaking facts. I'm not just talking. So that's the thing. Like I think with people when they see me, I think they see like a living actual testimony and they can really listen and speak to me and talk to me and try to understand. And I think it helps to see someone like me who's very real, who's completely given it over to God and come to God. I think it just helps for people to see that so that they see how real it is, the level of realness, because God is real as it gets. You understand what I'm saying? So like that's the thing. Like I don't believe that God is here to judge us. I think God is here to love us. I think that the judgment is necessary, based upon people being evil and wicked. You understand? If folks would just get their act together, you know what I mean, then it's all good. You know what I mean? Like, that's all God wants for us is, us to love him and build a relationship with him and to get our act right and get ourselves together and move forward in love.
I mean, did I hear him right? Was he saying Tony Robinson? Because that's an English actor. Tony Robbins is the motivational speaker. Did I hear him wrong, or did he fuck the name up?
I don't know.
It
Probably.
all stems down to love, man, love and happiness. And if there is no love, then there can't be any happiness, correct? That's why all these narcissists are never happy because, well, they don't know how to even feel love. Tell me when I'm lying, homie. I ain't never told a lie. You ain't never told a lie.
Every damn day.
Ever. I know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing. And I guess that's what the reading was about. So I'm understanding it a little more. I haven't listened to it yet. Maybe I will, but that's what it said. It said you'll find a way. Like, and I'm like sitting here like, I don't, I shouldn't have to, I'm like thinking like, I want the money so that I can do all this, but I do understand, building it and building it as we go and building it myself. And, I understand that, and that's the thing. Like I'm in God's hands, God is going to do this his way. And I understand that, it's not going to be done my way. It's going to be done his way. And I understand that, and I am in full agreement with that. I have no issue with that. I just wish that I could, get the money that
Yeah, I
I
wasn't gonna
deserve so I could
rewind
be
it and
able
listen
to build
again.
everything.
I'll take your word for it. I probably just
I'm
misheard
not
him.
going to change. I'm not going to change what I'm on. In fact, it would give me more time to be about God, truly, being honest, because, with this, it takes up a lot of my time and I have to do this, you know what I mean? Right now. If I had money, I'd have a lot more time to be able to read the Bible and do these things legitly
If I
honestly.
knew how to read, I could spend more time reading the Bible.
And that's really like the direction I'd like to go, That's why I would like to get right. That way I have time to do all of what I actually want to do. You know what I'm saying? Being for real. You know what I mean? But like I said, I'm in full agreement with God because I know God,
Joey, do you plan on reading the Bible before or after you buy everyone's houses and kick them out in the street?
has my best interest at heart and knows what's actually best for me, and I don't. You know what I mean? So if the reading and download says God's going to make you rich His way, I can understand that. It makes a lot of sense. Because that's the thing. Like, if it was up to you and you know everything, then it's kind of like robotic. It takes the passion and drive out of it and the element of how beautiful it is. Everything is beautiful because every moment is new. That's why I try to do different stuff. That's why you see me kind of go in different directions, and it may look like I'm a little confused. I mean, that's part of the process. There has to be a little bit of confusion because we're entering completely new territory here. I mean, like I said, I'm positioning myself in a position where I can create and make independent films. You understand? Like, I'm already in the process of doing everything, and like I'm basically going to be a film director on top of everything else. So it's a
You just gonna film everything with your phone, Joey?
lot of different components I'm doing. And then, I was talking about originally, my plans and what I was trying to do at the beginning, all this, if you remember, and I'm not going to give up on that either. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I have no idea, bro. I mean, it could be something like that.
That I
I
believe.
have no idea. Maybe it's like a Sylvester Stallone type situation. Maybe they're going to be like, look, here's the money. We want you to, build and design and create this film with you in it. I have no idea. It could be anything. You know what I mean? But I just know that they told me I'm going to get paid to exist. And
Oh my
I
god.
mean, this has been a
Dude.
repetitive thing. Okay, I'm
Okay,
talking
pause
about
it for just
message
a
after message.
second. I
Alright.
fucking I've been listening to this motherfucker for 7 years and I've heard it all, but you get paid to exist. Why would anybody pay you to fucking, and the audacity of thinking that I hate it.
It's like, are you not existing right now for free? Then why
Yeah,
would
bitch.
anybody pay you for it?
Not
If
worth anything, bitch.
if you're already doing it for free, nobody. Then
Your
your
mom won't.
existence isn't worth anything.
Your mom won't even fucking share Subway with you to fucking help you exist, bitch.
And
I get paid
according to
to
this picture,
exist.
you could use the nutrition.
Okay,
Message
and if
coming in, talking.
the money you get to fucking that's paid to you to exist is like what, like $100 and something every fucking 3 to 4 months? Fuck out of here. Gotta hate this fag.
I mean, it averages to like $90 a month, I think, but it takes him 2 or 3 months to build it up.
Hi, oh, babe, can you
Nope.
shush? Can you please mod Broncos,
I'll think about it.
Mr. Fitzpatrick? I
You
see
just
you there,
you
sir.
just want me to mod him to exist?
Yes, because I love him.
He's just gonna sit there and get modded just for existing?
Yes, because he's a ride or die. Mod him right now,
Talking
please.
about
Thank
boatloads
you.
of money coming in. I mean, all this stuff keeps on coming, and
You
I'm
know who
showing
that
you
is,
just a
right?
hint of it. I really don't show y'all much because I ain't trying to
Yes,
give
ma'am.
game away, and the
Okay.
fact that I literally see and predict the future, and I'm right every time. Another reading was talking about how all these folks,
What?
they see my
What?
gifts and they're starting to
Come here, get
realize
in
that
your little
I'm an actual genius,
fucking
like I've been
deviant. Come
saying
here.
for this entire
All right.
time, which is pretty obvious. But that I have gifts and I know people's intentions without them telling me. I know everything ahead of time. I'm 10 million steps ahead of everybody. And that's the truth, and it's what I would have to be in my position. So that's the thing, like, that's what I want to lean
My
towards. I want
ball
to lean
hairs have
towards,
more existence.
like I said, I mean, all the different lanes, man. Like I said, I got every lane on lock if you look across the board. Every lane on
Look at
lock.
that leg.
I just
What's
need the
wrong
money,
with
man.
it?
I'd like the money so I can
God,
get
that
my
leg's
7x6
Other
weird.
than being
inventory
attached to
fixed and up
Joey?
and running.
It
I'd like to
doesn't look.
get the bat cycle fixed at some point.
Who said pool noodle
That would
legs
help me
with pants
tremendously, seriously.
on?
And if not, be able to buy a different scooter and a new bat cycle, and get motorcycles and go take that metal shaping class and learn how to build the frames and suspensions and learn, how to be a mechanical engineer if I got to go back to school. Those are the things I want to do. But
Oh
everything I
my
do is
god,
still going
dude.
to be about, you know, everything considering what I've built and created here. You understand? Like it's all going into that.
See, I mean, I know we all realize Joey's an idiot, but I just want to point out that you don't have to reinvent the wheel literally. It's like if you want wheels on your shit, you don't have to go take metal classes to learn how to build wheels. There's already wheels out there. You just buy them and put them on your shit. Same with suspension, same with frames. You can customize a frame, but you don't have to learn to build your own suspension because the part's already there. You just put them on.
Also, I would like to point out uh, that you don't even know how to change. You don't even know how to fill your fucking bike tires
But
up with
I'm gonna
air.
take classes, Shamrock.
I don't know if it's
Metal
the
shaping classes.
I don't know if it's the outside air or the inside air. You need to like master what most of us mastered at like 7, 8 years old. Fucking putting air in your tires and shit. You can't even do that, and you're gonna be what? You think that you're gonna build frame? Oh my god, this guy's such a fucking dumbass. I just want to throw him and Cyrax into a pool of hungry sharks
I don't know if I'd do that to the sharks.
in Minecraft.
Because, I mean, to me, this right here looks like junk food.
Huh, let me see.
No,
Oh,
just
I thought you were showing
his
something.
noodle. Well, I'm just showing his noodle pick. It looks like junk food to me. I don't think a shark would eat that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't
So I'm
know.
not going to give up on nothing that I built and I started. I never have. I've never been a quitter. I refuse to because it means too
It's hard to
much to me
quit
and
when
I
you can't
put
get
so much
started.
work into it and I put everything I possibly have into it. I put everything on the line to do it and for it. So, I mean, why not? I mean, clearly it matters to me. It means everything to me. You know what I mean? I'll gladly walk any direction. It doesn't mean that I can't do more than one thing. That's the thing. You understand? So, I mean,
No, we
as
don't.
far
What
as
did you
making a
just say?
decision, I mean,
What does
I
that
don't know what
mean?
decision has to be
You know,
made. I
Joey, we
kind
could
of
be in
feel
bed
like,
right now, but we took one for the fucking team. What are you doing on at 4 a.m. in the morning, bitch?
He'd be hiding.
I don't really feel like I need to. I mean, I think every decision has been made. I'm completely solidified with what I want to do. Like I said, I may want to do acting. You know, yeah, I'm just grateful to be here, man. I'm grateful that I made it to this point and that
Where
I,
do you think he's
have
at
these
right now?
options and choices in front of me at this point.
I think he's been hitting the driving range bathroom, but he's been waiting till wee
You mean
hours early morning.
the golf course
Yeah,
bathroom?
yeah. That's
Oh
why he's been
yeah,
waiting till the wee hours until all the grannies are asleep.
yeah. Broncos, Corey too. I almost forgot. And Candy.
You know what I mean? Truthfully, you know what I mean? I mean, like I said, it's just been crazy, man. It's been a crazy journey. You can see what it is. Like I said, I was against all odds. Um, like I said, not a friend in this world, man. I mean, literally, I mean, I'm talking about we received zero support, zero support. We got zero support for the Batman project. The only reason that I was getting a little bit of money is because of my gift to gab and I was talking and people wanted to do interviews with me, or wanted to talk to me or they were curious about this and that or what I was doing, and the thing is at this point I'm already well known enough that kind of new energy is not really there in my opinion as much. And that's the thing, like I could still do it and I'm going to continue, don't get me wrong, like I'm going to continue with that project, it's not stopping or nothing, but like I said, I mostly want to just focus on training because I'm trying to do it in a different city and state. You know what I mean? But the thing is, I'm also trying to get away from it and move away from it a little bit and change directions completely. And you already see me doing that. And there's a purpose and reason for all of it. There's a method to my madness. You know what I mean? And I'm doing it because it's what I want to do. It's what my heart is telling me. So I mean, the other reading came out. It said like energetically, I'm in a space where I have.
Energetically. What? What is that word?
New words for old.
Energenics by L. Ron Hubbard.
To make a decision, and that I'm, having to go a new direction and different direction. And I mean,
You said a
that's the
word
truth because I
earlier
just
that I'm
feel
not
it in
sure if
my
it
spirit. And,
exists, but it does now.
Yeah.
Do you remember what it was?
Yeah, demoneyed.
Yeah, Joey. Get set, get ready. 'cause this ain't funny. I'm a fucking hobo and anyways.
Told that I have to. So I mean that's true. But it doesn't mean that I'm giving up on anything or nothing like that. I think it's one of the building blocks and steps that I need to take to expand everything and build my life. And I'll be able to come back to it always. It never stops. So and I'm a kid continue to use it and utilize it too, especially with what I'm doing.
You can see it if you do Google Street View in the neighborhood there, CIA. It's just to the north of his mom's house. It's kind of between the tennis courts and the driving range. There's a small public shitter.
We're gonna incorporate it, but
It's like a little concrete
like
building.
I said, it's just a lot of decisions, man. A lot of difficult decisions, somewhat difficult, not that difficult, but we just got to try to figure it out as we go. Like I said, there's no school for this. Like they can't teach you any of this stuff that I'm
They
learning
can't
and I'm
teach you to be
teaching.
this
I can
stupid.
teach it. Nobody else can because they don't know it because they don't have the life experience I do. They haven't been through what I've been through. I mean, like I said, pretty big deal, man, when a dude has a real spiritual awakening, goes through an actual transformation, and becomes the real thing and saves the city and does all this real stuff and then just falls back like now I'm going to do acting. I mean, that's a performance that nobody can repeat. I mean, that's crazy, you know what I mean? So I even be looking at myself like, wow, you're amazing, you know? But that's what I need money. It's just the truth. I need money. I'm going to be focusing on God and what I'm focusing on the side and doing my own thing. But I need money because I need to get the 7 bikes in inventory all fixed up and all of them running. And if with enough money, I could get them all
The CIA just called me sheriff.
fixed and going. On top of that,
Maybe.
I need to get a new
Boy
bat
needs to get
cycle
some
or
sleep.
scooter or get this one fixed or both.
I
That
almost
way I
called you
have
sheriff.
two
Shit, I'm
would be
tired.
tremendous.
You need to get some sleep.
Um, and that's the thing. Like, I mean, like it's like if I got the bat cycle fixed, do you really think I want to ride it around here or Brownsville? Like, no. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember things like I know what I've been through. Like that's
He's got PTSD from that truck bumper.
the thing. Like I just know that
Also
all
the
this
sticks
is
and
meant.
bricks.
I'm meant to do it in another city and state. It's just that simple. But I need the right system and right base to be, to facilitate all this and build it, and that takes money. That's
Takes a
what
lot
folks
of
don't
money to
get.
be
Like,
this
I'm trying to
homeless.
get me enough bread and enough money to where I could just, move around for a minute. I already own everything, billions in equity, mansion estate, over 2,000 jewelry, 530 on my wrist, got you pissed, mineral rights, oil royalties, my own car lot. I pay over $100 for it every month.
All of that's bullshit. If you own
Yeah.
that much and you can't move around, how pathetic are you?
Like I said, all those cars need to be fixed too, and that's going to take a lot of money, a lot. You know what I mean? Because I
Like, why
gotta,
wouldn't you fucking buy a new
everything.
car? He's
It's
like,
going to take a lot.
I got all these cars that got tumbleweeds growing out of them and shit, and all they need is engines. You fucking idiot! You talk about getting a lot of money and fixing your broken shit, like all your bikes, that fucking first scooter you got, all that. You're a fucking moron.
If he had actually been paying $100 a month for the past 10 years, that's $12,000 he could have used. He could have bought like 2 used vehicles for that. Maybe
A lot of
3.
money. So my point is, I mean, I'm in a great position. There's just a lot to do, and that's the thing. Like that's why I just kind of like get what I'm getting, and I keep moving forward.
The
And I
problem is he can't bring himself to let go of shit because it would force him to admit taking an L and losing those cars. So he has to hold on to them and promise himself that he's going to fix them up because that way, he'll come out on top, even though it cost him theoretically thousands of dollars. It's all just so stupid.
I collect, and I just keep on moving forward because I know that I'm going to need money in the future to come back and fix it all and get everything running. But that's the thing. Like if I got everything running, we're talking about I'd have all the resources already at hand to do what I'm doing. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because I accrued them. That's why I don't really worry about whether stuff is even working or not or even running. I just worry about getting it because once I get it, I know.
That's the dumbest shit. I won't say it's the dumbest shit you've ever said, But it's the dumbest shit I've heard today.
Like there's a chance it can all be fixed. You get what I'm
I don't
saying?
care if
Like,
it
and if
works or
not,
not. I just care about accruing it.
like it's whatever. Like sell it and get something else and keep it moving. You feel me? Like
Yeah, that would have been smart.
it's not difficult. You know what I mean? So I mean that's what I'm saying. Like I'm about gathering resources for a reason because that's what's necessary, especially at this stage in the game. You understand?
Uh,
So
Why don't you accrue some more leg braces for your fucking polio legs?
like I said, I mean, me and all these other folks, I mean, we're just not the same, bro. Like, folks are not at this level. They never have been. They don't have a clue what I'm even talking about because they never moved like me, So I don't really expect people to understand, because they're not in my shoes and they don't know how we hustle and how we move and how real it is over here and how real I actually am. You know what I mean? But I think folks are starting to notice and I think they're seeing the light. I think they've been seeing the light, honestly. I think they really starting to understand it now, honestly. But like I said, that's the main thing, like main component. Like, yeah, I think I want to do life coaching too. I think that that might end up what I gear the channel towards. I don't know yet, but that's what I'm thinking and considering because I really need
Follow me and I can teach you how to beg other people to pay your phone bill every month.
clients. Like I got to get this business stuff off the ground and like it can be small to start, that's fine. But like I mean, that's the thing. And it would give me like that little competitive edge too, because like I said, folks like that, folks like the Coach Eli dude and all these other people, like they could never hold a candle to me. And when I get in that lane for real, like, and I'm actually trying to get clients for my services, like, you'll see that if I do and I find the lane and this really comes across, where people see it, like, yeah, I'm going to get clients and a lot more than him.
Really? How many above the bar fitness clients have you gotten so far?
A lot more than anyone. It's just the truth. You know what I mean? Because folks got to look at the man who's actually doing it. Like, if the dude ain't been through nothing, he can't teach you nothing. I mean, that's just common sense. But that's why, like I said, you see them always wrapped up in their own situations. You see them always going through something, right? You see them in a fake facilitated environment that's just not real. Meanwhile, me, I'm by myself having to, really struggle to get somewhere because I'm doing it by myself. I don't have a support system like him. I didn't get anything handed to me. He got everything. All them got everything handed to him. They entitled. I don't have none of that. I have to literally get it out the mud for every dime I make, bro. And that's what I honestly would like to change. Like, I mean, I've proven I can do it. We know I can do it. I'm going to do it no matter what. Ain't nothing going to stop me because I refuse to give up. But that's a man. That's a real man. And anything else is not a man, homeboy. That's just the truth. You understand? Like, you a man when you, number one, believe in God. You, number two, you a man when you do it yourself. Right. And, that's what I've really just realized.
Try paying your phone bill yourself, faggot.
Is like that's what it takes. It takes doing it by yourself, and it's just that simple. And most folks, they ain't trying to do it by themselves. You understand? And that is just the
You have another man paying your bills. Talking about doing it yourself. Shut the fuck up.
truth. I mean, it just is what it is, and it's never really gonna change. You feel me? It just is what it is. That's reality. You feel me? So I mean, me personally, hold on. But me personally, I'm gonna keep on moving forward. You understand? Me personally, like you know, I know what I'm doing, man. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm thinking of doing. I'm waiting for everything, and then, like I said, I'm gonna probably fix everything
Do you
on
think
here
he's laying on the floor under the divider, like his head's in one stall and his feet's in the next stall?
with the business. That way, it'll be official, and you can see it when you come in. I got to figure that part out, but like I said, I'm really leaning towards that, like actually becoming a real life coach. And I mean, I don't need anything to do it. I just start doing it. So that's really where I'm going to be headed and direction I'm going. And I'm going to probably be incorporating that element into the titles here and everything because I think that's what I need to do. I think that's part of my calling. That way I can really help people and be in that position where they know that's what I'm offering because that's the thing. I've always been that. I'm here to give advice, moderate, tell people, what
On
it is,
what?
advice,
What
all
could you
that.
fucking give anybody advice on how to fail fucking faster and harder? Oh,
I can
look,
point out all the good condiments to put on your gas station burrito.
yeah, you're not teaching anybody fucking shit. Do you think he's slightly retarded or is he like Corey? He's just fucking good old fashioned stupid.
I think it's a combination of he's defiant, he's narcissistic, and he's permanently stuck in that like 7, 8 year old mindset
Yeah,
when he popped out of being catatonic.
yeah.
Because like your formative years when you're 3, 4 years old, it's very important to like your mental development, and he skipped all that shit. He was catatonic and didn't come out of it, and then when he did, he's permanently stunted, and he's an eternal child.
Yeah, yeah. Because I don't know if, I mean, most I'm just going to say it. I don't know who knows it or not. But yeah, he was first diagnosed with catatonic schizophrenia at like 7. You know how crazy that fucking is? You it's I mean, any type of schizophrenia, it usually hits at puberty in the teenage years. That's when it kicks in. This motherfucker has been diagnosed with two different kinds. First catatonic when he was 7, and then I forget how old he was when it was paranoid schizophrenia. That's crazy. He's fucking crazy, crazy.
But if people don't know that it's what I do, then they're not going to know to come to me. I think a lot of people are just confused because they can't, I mean, I don't know if they can't read or what's going on. Yeah, because it's right there. But I think that folks just don't pay attention, and that's the problem. Think everything is too dismissive on social media, so folks don't really be looking at what they got in front of them. And I mean, if you really take your time and pay attention, you're gonna learn something over here. You're gonna learn a lot. So I mean, that's the direction I want to go because I want to help people with whatever situation they going through and experiencing. And I've been through so many situations and dark corners that I can really help people like that. Like that's literally part of my calling. That I do know. You know what I mean? So I'm going to lean that direction. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to build everything else off of it. And on top, and that's the thing, as far as the decision, my decision is to do all of it. You understand? But to go in specific lanes. But the thing is, I need doors to open up and
All
I
right,
need
we're
God to
gonna
open the
crank
doors
this up a little
while
bit
I'm moving
faster
forward. That's the thing. I put things together as I'm moving. Everything is,
because
like
I like it when
coming
he's got
from
a
my
little pep in
mind
his
as I'm
step.
moving. All this, I didn't have no plan I wrote down or my blueprints come from my mind, brother.
Don't say.
I already know everything I'm doing, but the plan has to get set in motion and I need the money to do that. That's the only way that this happens. You understand? Like not just sitting here toying with this. This is not going to work, man. It's just not. I don't care what no one says. It's not going to work doing just this. It's just not. You understand? Because they ain't paying right. The only way it's going to work, and I'm going to say this again until it's clear, is if I get the money that I deserve. But like I need millions of dollars, bro, so I can really put
The
this
secret
together and
is,
do this
Joey,
the
that
right
you
way
are
and do
getting
what
the
I
money
need to
you
do. You know
deserve.
what I mean? And I don't mind
You're actually
climbing the
getting more
ranks.
than you
I
deserve
don't
right
mind
now.
doing it independently and self-made. I don't mind working hard. People all know that about me. So I mean, that's what I'm going to have to do, and that's what
I don't mind working hard, but I want to get paid to exist. Rectify that.
it takes. I guess that's what I have to do. But I mean, I don't know. We're gonna see. You know what I mean? Because there's only certain ways I'm gonna do that. You know what I mean? I'm not going out my way, bro. This is not the time, man. This is a totally different environment now. There's too much going on. Like, I'm not doing it, bro. I need money, man. It's just that simple, And the point was when I started this, I thought folks was gonna support me. And for a little while, it looked like they were. And then, like I said, all this other stuff happened, and we found out the truth of what's going on here, online, and behind closed doors, and pretty much everything. And we figured it all out. And like, I want to get away from that completely. That's the thing. I've been doing everything to get away from that. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to think about it. Like, that's the thing. Folks want to talk and this and that about, whatever they have to say, but they don't take into account what it's like in my position. That's the problem. Folks want to talk, but it's like, I'm not even hearing anything. I'm hearing what I'm on, which is, this is me. This is my life. This is what matters. My health matters. My life matters. I matter. I'm going to make sure that I'm happy, bro. You understand? I'm totally happy. I'm gonna make sure that I'm at peace. I'm gonna make sure that I'm good. I'm gonna make sure like that's all I care about is me. Really. And that's all this taught me. This didn't teach me to worry about anything else but me. This taught me to put me first and that I
You
come first and that
always
I'm what
learn the
matters.
wrong lessons.
Nothing else. And that might be a lesson that
I go through life worrying about me, and then I failed. And the lesson that I learned is I need to worry about me.
I needed to learn. That might be a lesson that a lot of people and a lot of folks out there need to learn because I was always worried about helping other people. And that's all I ever did. All I ever did was help other people. And I don't regret it. I'm glad I did. And that's what I enjoy doing and what I'm here to do. I'm an angel. But I mean, my point is, at some point, I got to focus on me. And that's what this taught me. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I've really been through it where I can really teach people the reality. You know what I mean? It's not just about discipline, it's about God, but discipline is a part of what he teaches, you know what I mean? Truly. And discipline is very necessary. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, that's my thing. I'm going to go hard and keep on working hard. That's my specialty. It ain't never been a problem for me to go hard or work hard. That's why when folks be talking, I don't even know what they talking about because they have no idea who they talking to. Like, you don't understand it. This is not new for me. I've been doing this my entire life. That's why when you see me doing what I'm doing and people are probably slowing the videos down and looking at them like, how the hell does he do that? Because I've been training for my whole life. I've been training.
You're right, Joey. I slowed your video down and then I paused it and I'm looking at it now going, how the hell does he do that with his leg? Like bend his knee sideways in an arc.
Since I was 16, lifting weights and working out. I've been training forever. I just didn't know what it was for. And now I'm starting to figure out what it really is for. You know what I'm saying? But I was always training. I mean, always. I mean, I used to be lifting weights in the front yard out there in Brownsville. I mean, I used to go to that little park where the Resaca is, where that river is. And they used to have pull-up bars and dip bars out there. I used to run out there with a weight vest on the dirt track and go do pull-ups and muscle-ups on the bars out there. I was doing muscle-ups with an actual weight vest on the pull-up bars out there back in the day. Like I used to look visibly bigger than I probably do now, but I wasn't as defined and ripped, you know what I mean? And I wasn't as strong, in my opinion. And I'm not even gonna say that. I don't know, hell, I might have been stronger on some aspects, but it wasn't the same. Like at the point I'm at now, I'm definitely stronger than I was back then. It's a different ball game now. And like I said, these folks don't get the minute I get my hands on some money and some bread, bro, you're gonna see me get so huge. You're gonna be like, that's the same guy. Literally, the whole world is gonna be like, that's like that's who we were talking to. Yeah, this entire time, bro. Like I'm one of the biggest dudes in the world too when I want to be. Literally, like I'm huge, bro. That's what folks don't get, like pure muscle though. But you know what I mean? Like that's the thing. Like I'm telling you, all I need is the bread. Once I get the bread, oh my goodness, bro. Yeah, I have no idea. And it's like my mind has been sharpened so much by God, and I have all the tools and potential. And that's what people don't get. Like what doesn't break me makes me. That's the difference between me and anyone else you'll ever meet. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. I've already proven it. I can't be broken. You know what I mean? Like I've been through everything, bro. I've been through everything physically. I mean, what I've been through all these years has been literally impossible, bro. So for me to even still be moving and pushing forward at all, like I said, I shouldn't even be here. I'm lucky to be here, so I'm blessed. You know what I mean? And I know that for a fact. So that's what I'm saying. For me to still be pushing forward after what I've been through, it's a miracle, bro. It's an actual miracle. I'm a real living testament and the greatest testimony of all time. I'm not just talking, it's the truth. And anyone who questions that or doesn't know, I mean, you either an agent of Satan and you just jelly, or you really don't know my story, bro, because I really haven't told it on here. I know my story. You see the difference? I ain't worried about what folks know because y'all be telling yourself a bunch of things that don't exist and aren't there. See, that's the thing. You don't get it. I haven't even been myself this entire time because I've been going through it like that this entire time, bro. The whole time, physically. So, like, no, like I'm gonna get right. Trust me, I'm gonna get right. I don't gotta explain it to you. I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna get right, and like I'm about to come back so much harder. People are gonna be like, "Whoa, like seriously? Like, yeah, I'm about to come back on a whole nother level, homie. Trust me. Watch." You understand? I'm about to really make the biggest comeback of my life. And there was a reading and a download about that too, divine confirmation about that, like as a chosen one, the chosen one, that I was about to make the biggest comeback of my life. And that's what I'm on right now. You feel me? So, like I said, I mean, my thing is like people vastly underestimate me. Like, I think it's funny because there's not any person that will ever outwork me. Floyd Mayweather was trying to say he the hardest working athlete. That's the funniest thing I ever heard. And I'm being for real, and that's the thing. We got a society that tries to role reverse reality. Like, bro, he don't even work hard. He does nothing. He don't even train. Like, are you serious? He's not that quick. I just proved to you on camera I'm literally quicker than Ip Man. Are you serious, bro? This is all real. It's proven on camera. I move faster than the human eye can perceive or see. You're not serious, right? Floyd Mayweather's
Joey, that's because you got a shitty phone camera.
hands are nowhere close to mine. Pacquiao's hands are nowhere close to mine. Do you understand that? Gervonta Davis, Tank Davis is nowhere close to me. I'm going to say this confidently right now. Gervonta Tank Davis, right, would be, I mean, not even competition. That's the actual world that we all live in. Gervonta Tank Davis, who's on the run, and I heard that I guess he was caught
Joey, listening to you brag about this shit while I'm looking at your form right here is just, it's hilarious.
apprehended and arrested now in Miami. And I mean, that was his slow decision to keep driving around Florida and going to get, look like salsa verde Dorito chips at the local gas station. Like, come on, bro. Not a very smart move to be driving around Florida like it's all good when you're supposed to be on the run and he was an actual fugitive. But yeah, I heard that he got arrested and all that. So I mean, now they're going to run him through the system. Now, I mean, they took the belt away for whatever title, which all that stuff means nothing anyway. It's all fake. I mean, he just basically, took his whole career and just said, forget it. I mean, that's on him, but that's the thing. I mean, the validation don't matter. It's just what you accomplish to me. So, I mean, I don't really, I kind of feel, I don't know if it's the same way because I don't know how he feels, but, I don't really care about it. But what really is happening, we all know because he sold his soul into that fake system. And that's the thing. That system is all just staged and rigged. It's a distraction while, they're, taking away all our rights and passing these new fake laws and doing what they're doing as far as like the Trump administration. All the other stuff is like wrestling. It's fake. That's why, I heard Anthony Joshua didn't respect the deal that they had worked out behind closed doors between him and Jake Paul. And that's a big deal because, and then you saw what happened in that other country concerning Anthony Joshua. That stuff was not a coincidence. It's too close together. It's back to back. He did something he wasn't supposed to, and I think that was it. And he seems like that type of guy because he seems vindictive. Anthony Joshua is not a brave guy. I don't know why they're trying to paint him anyway. And this is the thing that I'm just really tired of seeing is them continuing to favor and what I'm saying? It's always the same thing. Like he reminds me of that Octavius Prime dude. Literally, this Octavius Prime dude is running around the internet right now, but he can't have a direct conversation. And I'm literally calling this out publicly. I mean, I'm going to keep talking. I mean, the dude is really saying, yeah, I just walk outside and I get 4,000 views. Brother, didn't you just say that you got 3,000? Oh, so now we're going to keep on saying more fake numbers? I mean, the 50-something-year-old lady was over there talking about that she just got a 50-acre property that she didn't get. Are you serious? If you get 4,000 views, brother, how come you ain't shown a check yet and make not a dime of digital money? What are you talking about? Like, do you know how many checks I've made, homie? You haven't made one, so I ain't hearing it.
I made 4 checks just last year.
Simple. Like, get your weight up,
Yeah.
homie. What? Yeah. If you get 4,000, 3,000, I don't care if it was just 1,000, whatever views you talking about, brother. I used to do live streams on here and get over 2,000 views every single live. You ain't talking about nothing, homie. Do you understand that I'm suppressed? Do you understand what's going on here with the government and the Masons and Illuminati that I called out? This is happening right in front of you, brother. You can't just be in denial of my existence and all reality and then act like you someone. And I'm gonna tell you what, I'm pretty much positive that all them views you talk about are free. You don't get paid a dime for any of them, so what are you bragging about, bro? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. They want to fake it till they make it. That's why the other one, he said, I don't see why it should matter if I'm not making digital money. If you're not making digital money, that's on you. First of all, brother, you're a grown man and you could have, buckled down and you really had a chance to do it, but you just refused to change your rhetoric, the way you talk, to change your attitude and to come to God for real. You want to claim God when it's convenient for you, and God don't respect that and don't play like that. Yeah. You want to talk about 4,000 views, 3,000 views? I don't care if you had 8 million views. You ain't making a dime for any of them views, so it's pointless to brag about. And that's what I'm saying. The other dude was talking about, I don't see why it should matter if I don't make digital money. Of course it matters because there's rules on the platform, and people like you had it easy. You only had to do about half of the work that people like me had to do. We had to do this genuinely when it was actually difficult. They made the rules a lot easier for folks like you. So what do you have to complain about? I mean, look how much you've gotten away with. I mean, I don't even know what's up with them. I mean, all these people, they have no issues on here. They do whatever they want, and they just let them. That's the truth. So again, I mean, I don't understand what he's talking about. Like you can hear it in his voice when he's talking. Literally, you hear like this disdain, like this trying to overcompensate. It's a quiet desperation. Like I'm gonna say this again, bro. If you think you a celebrity or something, I mean, play with the big boys, homie, because I'm really a celebrity. And I mean, I'm gonna tell you straight up. I mean, the level I'm on, nobody will ever come close to or reach. So, I mean, again, you want to talk this view stuff, but brother, I average thousands of views every single day,
Oh,
nonstop,
you fucking!
back to
I
back to
hate
back
this
to back to back,
motherfucker.
consistent consistency. That means I make more money than you,
Sorry,
guaranteed. So,
my
I
bad.
mean, again, if I'm making more ends than you in this business and I make more money than you on this network and with what I do as an actual career, what would make you think that I haven't made more money than you my entire life in existence? Because I've been running circles around folks like you. I mean, you're not even anywhere near my league as far as finances. So let's get real, bro. Oh my goodness. Like me, I'm tired of hearing it. Like real talk. Like that's the thing. Like, I mean, bro, if you so great and you doing so much, why is you talking to a dude that's living in a Roach motel room and just had to change motels and he thought that was moving? Yeah, he called that moving. Oh well, I'm moving. Here we go to another hotel room. A hotel room
Oh,
ain't a home, homie. You're not moving. You're just going to another hotel. You're still renting a
how come it
hotel.
was when you
It's not
were
even
there? In
renting. You don't even pay rent. You got to pay by the day. Like, come on, bro. What? Like you don't live there, you know what I mean? They have deals some places where you can like, become a resident if you stay long enough and stuff like that. But like,
I
I
was
mean,
just
you ain't
looking
even
at
doing that.
Joey's channel. It says that he's got 14,000 videos on his channel. Holy shit. And he's like, I don't just talk. I don't come on here and just run my mouth and talk. 14,000 videos, Joey.
Because I mean, obviously, what I think is the funds and the money is running short. That's what I think. I think you have habits. I can see you developing more habits right in front of me. Like I don't know what's up with him. I can see it written all over him. Like I think that money running out, and I think that family is getting tired of it being an expenditure and an expense. Quite frankly, that's what I think. So I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, again, I'm gonna say this again. If the other homie thinks he's a celebrity or thinks he's strong or anything like that, I mean, let's see a training video, man. I mean, come on. I mean, do you really think that you can compare? Do you really think that you're coming close? I mean, let's get real for a minute. Billions in equity, mansion stated with 2,000 jewelry, 530 on my wrist, got him pissed, mineral rights, oil royalties, my own car lot, I pay over $100 for every month. I got a portion there. I paid $25,000 for cash, put it on the table at the dealership, right? I bought everything cash and own everything, and I know how to protect my assets. Do you think that you can compete? That's all I want to know.
Yes.
I've been doing this for a long time, partner. Like, trust me. I mean, it's not even comparable. Okay. I mean, you don't do martial arts. You don't play basketball, which is kind of odd to be honest. You don't make music. I mean, what's up? I mean, the other homie was trying to rap. Like I said, he had some fake music video out that I didn't even watch it yet. I need to go back and look that up and watch it, so I can have a good laugh. So it's like failed rap career after failed rap career after failed rap career, and the dudes want to overcompensate, and they're all in this immature energy, and it's almost like I can hear it in his voice because I'm sure they run and tell him, "Hey, yo, Tyrese Sneed talking and saying this. He's saying the truth. That's what I
Go
say every time.
shopping.
It's the truth." And then they get in their feelings
Optimus
like, "Oh man,
Prime.
like they really care about my validation. Like folks be really caring what I'm saying because they know like I'm the veteran. Like I've done a lot. I've accomplished a lot. I've done it all. You know what I mean? So like when I talk, people want to act like it don't matter, but they all care. You feel me? Yeah, they care very much what I have to say. So I mean, I'm just saying, like, homie, if you feel like you can compete, let's see a workout video or something. I mean, because I took a look, and you, like everybody, you kind of do some weird, I don't know, weird videos and talk in some kind of offhanded sense, and you putting up stuff that ain't even yours and don't belong to you. I mean, you ain't following none of the rules of this platform. So quite frankly, I don't know what you're even talking on it for. Because I mean, I'll say it again, there ain't no way in hell that you make any digital money. No, you do not, sir. So quit lying. So that's what I mean. You got a panel, you got panels full of people that are just making up lies and talking hippity hoopla nonsense. These people act like they don't get it. I've been to Minneapolis, lived there.
You know what I also noticed on this picture just now? He's still got that left thumb straight out. It's like a permanent hitchhiker thumb. He can't he can't make a fist.
Did a whole winter there, whole winter in Green Bay. I mean, separately. I mean, I was up there for what, almost a year. I was up there for months at a time. Both places. I was out in North Carolina in college. I was all through Florida. I went to four different high schools, two in Texas, two in Florida. I've been in Cali, all through Cali. I've gone, bodyboarding. I've been in the ocean that's cold as hell in San Diego with a wetsuit on.
I've been in the ocean that's cold as hell.
Like I've done a lot, bro. I've been to Disneyland, I've been to Disney World, I've been to Universal Studios. Like I said, I've been to Ken Griffey Jr.'s baseball camp and won the award in Florida and Kissimmee. I used to go to Texas Legends baseball camp with Spike Owens and Cliff Gustafson all the time. I mean, over and over, and I won the award there as well. I mean, I don't know what you talking about. I mean, I remember drinking Dad's root beer when I was at the Ken Griffey Jr. camp because I heard he liked Dad's root beer. I mean, and I was with my dad at the time. I remember, coming through New York when I was young for a wedding or something and seeing driving right by the Statue of Liberty. I remember all these things. I mean, I've been all over, brother. I think that you vastly underestimate me. So I mean, that's the thing. I mean, homeboy over there, the other homie already learned what it is. He know reality now, and he kind of always did. He wanted to pretend in front like all of them. I mean, so what's up? You know what I mean? Like I said, like, nah, like my undivided attention is focused on whatever people want to talk about. You understand? Like that's the thing. Like that post about Mike Tyson is how I feel. Like he said, like they can keep the titles, you can have the titles, and then he explained what he on. That's what I'm on. Like I'm a man. I feel the same way Mike Tyson expressed himself. Everything he said is how I feel, and I stand on it. So what's up? You understand? Like y'all ain't never been through what I've been through, homie. We ain't the same. You know what I mean? And like I said, like
Holy
I don't
shit.
know why they even talking because like I'm wealthy
Every time
and
I
and
look
not
at that fucking leg, it kills me, dude.
I know. It's almost like AI, but not.
not there's not anyone on here who can come close to hold a candle. So I don't know what you're talking to me about or for. Like, being on the energy you on is whatever. It's crazy, is what it is. It don't make no sense. I mean, I'm a grown man, bro. Like I said, people should want to support me, and at some point that support is going to come. I don't care how it comes, but that support is going to have to be there at some point. You feel me? So, like I said, I always find a way. I always figure it out, just like I figured out how to get my way through the whole state of Florida by myself, just like I figured out in Atlanta and Georgia how to get out of all these situations and get out, right? And won against everyone, exposed corruption everywhere, just like I won in Green Bay, just like I won here, just like I won in Austin, just like I won in Minneapolis, just like I won everywhere I went. Like I said, I won in Albany and in New York City. I was in the streets for real. I mean, I told you what I was doing up in Albany and New York City. I mean, I'm a street dude. So I'm just saying, like, I mean, folks want to talk, but it's like me, I'm
I
highly
think all these
competitive, and it's not
places
just
that he
competitive.
said
Like,
he went, I think are like places he went on vacation with like his parents and shit when he was younger.
Yeah, it was all mommy and daddy's money, and he was traveling and living it up, and he in his mind, he was balling, and he was a
Yeah.
gangster. I guess he thought that he funded all that shit by himself.
Yeah.
'Cause he's
But
fucking crazy.
he mentions uh Florida and Georgia. I think he might have lived there for a little bit, maybe
Yeah.
with his mom, but not for long. I think he was just following, like, either his mom or his dad. His dad moved to those two places. But yeah, I think.
Well, he talks about, I left home when I was 16, and I think he, like, traveled around and worked a little bit, because he was in Florida when he got the brain-eating amoeba in his nose.
Oh, yeah.
But then, he's told before how he had to get his dad's help to, like, get gas money to get back home from Florida, so.
Yeah, so he was with his dad.
He wasn't with his dad, but he had to, like, get help from him because he was, like, in Florida and he was stuck and couldn't get back home.
Oh, so you think he did the same thing he did, like, when he went to Green Bay, just lived in, like, a hotel?
Yeah. Well, he said he lived in, he always talked about his Chevy Cobalt, so I think he lived in his car a lot.
Ah.
like I get infatuated, like real talk. Like I'm different. I get infatuated, like real talk. I definitely 100% get obsessed with whatever the concept is that I'm focused on. I put all my passion into everything I do. Shouldn't everybody and every man be the same? You know what I mean? So that's the thing. Like once I get focused on something, I become infatuated with it. Like that's literally how I am. Like literally. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that. That's how you should be. Like I feel that way with God. I'm all about God. Like truly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, now.
Yeah.
But my whole thing is like, I mean, like where are you at? First of all, like what city and state is you even in? Where you trying to?
Are you talking about God? What city and state you in, God?
Act? Because like when I get my money, I mean, we ball out of control for real everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll come through, like for real. Like people want to keep acting on this network, and like I said, the minute I get my money, folks gonna see that we real. Folks gonna see how we move for real. Like I'll show up. I'll really pull up anywhere in any city and state across this nation, homie.
No, you won't. Frost already proves that.
You know what I mean? It won't have nothing to do with nobody else, but I want to know like the places that all these people in because I want to be able to travel there and I want to see what the city has to offer. Like I'm really.
You said 6 years ago, maybe 7 now, that when you got your 10K, you were coming to New York. And Frost named the date. Said be there. You said you would. Wasn't it 4th of July?
He's the one that named the date.
Yeah, wasn't it 4th of July that he was supposed to be in New
Yeah.
York?
Yeah.
And she's
As soon as he
still
got his
waiting.
10K. Uh-huh.
That 10K is long gone, and she's still waiting.
Frost counted out the money she would give you for fighting her. And she also shit's hilarious. She also said she would pay for your uh, ticket to
Yeah.
get there for her to kick your ass. And you said you were coming. You promised. As soon as I get my 10K, Frost was like, well, let's go. But you
She
didn't. You didn't.
she offered to fight him, and he bitched out. She offered to rap battle him, he bitched out.
And she showed the money that she was going to pay him. She counted out fucking 10
Yeah.
G's.
Really still going to DeKalb, Illinois. Nothing can stop me. I'm still want to see what's up in Benton Harbor, Michigan, too, because there's a lot of stuff going on up there right now that has to do with this corruption and stuff. Y'all didn't hear about that? I did. Mm-hmm. There, I want to know where folks is at, because like if you're gonna act like, in other words, like this is the way I am. Like whatever I listen to, I soak up like a sponge, and if people don't notice, I use it. Do you see what I'm saying? Like if I wanted to open up this whatever store, I can. Like whatever I want to do. So when a dude wants to start woofing and talking and acting like he living some kind of different lifestyle and everything so lavish and you get so many views and this and that and you just the boss John like me, right? You me now and I'm you. Okay, no problem. Well, my deal is I want to know where he at, because wherever you at, obviously there's opportunity, because that's the first thing I'm thinking. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I ain't gonna lie to you, homie. Like the first thing when people like that be talking crazy and saying they something they not, the first thing I think is where they at, because I already know wherever they at got every opportunity in the book, because I know they couldn't do what I've done. I know they couldn't do it on their own. Yeah. You see the difference? Like that's the thing. Like if you in middle America and you still in a normal place, like yeah, it's whatever, homie. You know what I mean? So he's talking about, oh yeah, this and that, and I'm over here doing this and that. Like y'all civilians want to keep getting involved with that stuff going on in Minneapolis too, and all these places. And I mean, that's about the worst, silliest move you can make. Let me tell you what Tyree Sneed would do if he was in Minneapolis right now. Stay the hell out the way.
Run.
Listen to that.
But you're Batman and you're supposed to fucking fight crime, but and so when it's like right in your face, you would stay out of it. God, you're a fucking bitch.
Yeah, apparently Batman can't even fight a bunch of online trolls without crying and whining about it.
I'm a gangster. See, I'm different than y'all. I don't do what you do. I don't play games.
I'm a gangster.
You
I'd
get what
run
I'm
and
saying? Like
hide.
that's the thing. Like that's why I mind my own business, because I know whatever comes my way, right? You feel me? Whatever comes my way, I mean, hey, that's on whoever. You know what I mean? It's not on me. But I'm minding my business for a reason, because I always have that excuse that hey, I was minding my business. You see what I'm saying? I'm smart.
No,
Other
you
people
were.
ain't. Like other folks, these civilians want to keep getting involved.
When Debo come around, I'll be quiet. When Debo leaves, I'll be talking again.
Man, like, why do you do that? I don't understand that. So when you're talking about, yeah, I was interviewing for what? Is you a news reporter? That's what Juvenile said in his song. He said if these homies would stop pretending to be news reporters, like what is you, homie? Like all of them, like what is you, bro? There's people who was on here for decades trying to be like a YouTube scholar, like a YouTube prophet. Like
Motherfucker,
that's not what I am.
you know
I have a
what?
career.
What are you? Look at your fucking leg. No other human, fucking, you got poor little tink tink legs. You got like backwards paperclip legs. You fucking should join the fucking Special Olympics for running on backward paperclip legs. Po little tink tink. That
That
leg's not
involves YouTube.
human.
YouTube is just
Human.
No, it's not.
More human than human.
You know what I think he's trying to impersonate right there? His legs are in the shape of, that knife that Blade used that he throws like a boomerang, yeah, and it comes back to him. That's the shape of Joey's legs right there.
just one avenue of promotion. I'm all over social media.
It's that
First of all,
vampire
I got a
movie
real web
with
presence.
Wesley,
Second
you
of
know
all,
who.
I've had my own websites. I've sold my own products.
He
I've done
can't even
everything. I'm an
say
entrepreneur.
Blake.
I was all over
Oh my
Blog
god,
Talk
he's
Radio,
such a
doing radio
retard.
shows galore. I do this for real. So I'm just saying, like we in every lane, like that's what
And
folks
I
don't get.
will
When
repeat
people talk, I'm a
what
street
Rich
hustler. Whatever you
Baritone
talk
says
about, I'm
every
gonna get
single
involved with.
time. This isn't radio. Fucking idiot.
And get in, and I'm gonna do better than you with it. This is real talk, bro. So that's why it makes me feel like what the hell is they on? Because all y'all folks be trying to share opportunities with each other, but yet none of them opportunities work out, and still all the same people are not rich, they poor as hell. So clearly y'all all doing something wrong. So don't tell me how you get all these views, but somehow you still struggling because you're struggling, homie. I can see it. I mean, you're not rich and nowhere close to me, and you have no wealth, and you know you're renting and you're mooching, and you're off the strength of your parents or your support system or other people, and you want to sit here and talk like you me. It's easy for someone like you to get views. We explain to you why. So again, I mean, are you going to be a man and have a conversation? That's what I want to know. Let me know when folks want to man up and have a conversation. You feel me? Real talk. You know what I mean? Like, first of all, your name sound like you a transformer. Like, what is you, Bumblebee? Come on, Bumblebee. Come on, Prime. Octavius Prime. Come on, Octavius.
Octavius Prime.
Transform.
Hold on, pause it, pause it. This
No.
motherfucker just said Octavius Prime.
Yeah, I think it's another YouTuber.
But he said Bumblebee first.
Yeah, well, he's making fun. He said the guy's name sounds like a transformer.
Oh, I didn't hear that
And,
part.
yeah.
I thought he
Like,
was
what are you
calling
hanging around with bumblebees?
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm kind of, punchy.
I'll be having too much fun with these folks on there. Octavius Prime. Like, what? Boy, I bet you don't know the square root of 1. That was a difficult problem. I don't even know the square root of 1, so I can't front.
Jesus Christ.
Did he just say I don't even know this?
I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know what the hell it is either.
That was never my thing.
That was never
But I'm
my
just
thing.
saying, like, you know.
Joey, this is gonna blow your mind, but it's 1. If you square 1 times 1 is 1. Ooh.
You know, you want to front. Like, I mean, come on, little homie. Like, who is you? I never heard of you. I mean, you know, that's the problem. See, you get these dudes that think, oh, well, I don't know how tall he is, but, you know, they think, I'm 6'6", I'm 6'8", and that makes me so. Do you know how many 6'8", almost 7-foot tall dudes, you know, aren't anywhere close to me in any category? Seriously, like, I come around them and they feel phased already. Like, this is just real talk, bro. I don't care about that. See, I was always a point guard, so trust me. I mean, who do you think I'd always drive in the lane, and who do you think I'd have to pass to? The big man. I'm used to working with the big man. You understand? And I'm used to telling the big man what to do because I'm the leader. It's kind of like with Kobe Bryant and Shaq. Shaq can say whatever he wants, but Kobe Bryant was the leader out there on that court. Okay? It wasn't Shaq. Shaq would pretend and feel disgruntled in his feelings. The big man is always in his feelings because you big guys is always hypersensitive. Is that why it didn't work out with Kiki Prime? Hello, Kermit. Kermit! Kermit! Come here, Kermit. Ah! Oh, Kermit. Come on, tell me what's up. Tell me something. Oh, tell me. Man, I'm gonna tell you what, Rob Rack. I think you should just go ahead and up and become an R&B singer. That's what I think. My girlfriend left me. I'm in a Roach Motel. Roach Motel, how many roaches? With Octavius.
Shamrock, I can't believe I let you talk me into doing this. We are 17 minutes behind and he's still going.
Me and him are just conversating on the panel. I got free cable with my Roach Motel, so I changed the channel. Roach Motel room, yeah. Like, it's ridiculous, bro. Like it didn't work out with the bullfrog. Like, I'm gonna keep it real, man. Like them little internet broads. I mean, they be getting the best of him. They getting the best of you, homie. I mean, they are playing the game. I mean, player. They is playing the game. You can tell they up to no good. They malicious as hell, and you allowed them to run game on you and get the best of you. See, right there, that tells me you ain't from no hood. There ain't nothing ghetto or hood about Sacramento, and there never was because, like I said, the hoods got renovated and cleaned up. So what he is he's a product of after the cleanup. That's what that is. It's like AD and BC. You know, it was before and then after, right? And he's the the after version. He's the after effect of when they renovated the ghettos to these renovated kind of suburban, halfway, not even a ghetto. I mean, a ghetto in a hood is ghetto in a hood. I know what they were.
Is he talking about gentrification?
I have no.
There's a word for it.
I can't even. I'm like running on fumes.
I was
You
in
know
them
what
when
I'm
I was
saying?
16. That's
Need to
20
go
years
outside.
ago. Ever since
I
then, there
get
ain't
some
never
more
been such a
fumes.
thing as a ghetto or
Yeah,
hood, and you
get
folks just
the.
need to
Those are kind
understand
of.
that and come to accept that. It's a fact. And this is what developed and created what we have here. What we have here is a failure to communicate. I'm serious. That's what
I
Rob
don't
Rack is a product
need
of.
your
So I mean, I'm gonna keep on
silver.
calling it out and calling it how it is and
The
calling it how
pallet
I see it, boy,
homers
because
and
apparently
soldiers in a
Octavius Prime's got
human
feelings
grocery
about it.
store ain't that
Uh-huh.
fresh.
Octavius Prime. Ah, Groovy Jimmy is a fake crip.
Oh my
Golly, man, you
god.
remind me of Red Pill when Red Pill went in that McDonald's could barely afford a chicken sandwich. He said, I'll have the, oh, I can't get the spicy. I'll get the McChicken. Octavius Prime. Ah, oh, for real. Oh, I'm going in. All I need is my Taco Bell, and I'll be just like that little homie in Benton Harbor. Not. Ha, yeah, right.
You got fired from. You couldn't handle Taco
Now,
Bell.
yeah,
You got
like where
fired
was
from
you at?
Taco
Like
Bell.
what part of the country? I just want to know like what's around you because like there's obviously
I
opportunity
deserve Taco Bell. You can't handle the Taco Bell.
Is that what he
around you,
said?
and
I
that's what I'm
deserve
saying.
it?
No,
Octavius, let me explain something to you,
that's
brother.
movie lines, but
Do you not know? Do you ever open your eyes? Do you own a mirror? Do you know why you're getting every opportunity handed to you? You do realize that it's something called societal programming and brainwashing, right? You do understand that social media has an effect on people and the way they think. And when they started putting the Migos on the television, the so called women are all brainwashed. See, they're not awoken beings, meaning they're a waste of your time. So people like you think you're on something. You think these broads like you because of how you look. I'm telling you the truth. I know everything about folks like you. You really believe you got this cockiness and arrogance and haughtiness, just like all these folks, and you think you're something you're not. And you think these broads really like you. And see, I'm here to be the bearer of bad news and have to, I hate to break it to you, brother, and and burst the bubble and all that, but that ain't it. That's not why folks is giving you opportunities and dealing with you. It ain't because you're super cool and you're the best looking guy on the planet. It ain't none of that. Like Nas had to tell Jay-Z, what you think you getting girls now because of your looks? Yep. I'm sorry, brother. I'm trying to hold back too on here, but I got to go ahead and let loose a little and tell you, reality partner. I think that you really believe, what's coming out of your mouth. I'm not sure I like what's coming out of your mouth. I'll tell you. You ain't it, brother. Okay. Period. So I'm gonna say it again. Like, no, I talk to folks with respect who earn respect and have respect, which is really nobody outside of me. But with you, I'm gonna tell you what it is. I talk the same way in reality. I'm gonna tell you what it is. See, that's the thing. You really believe what you kicking, brother. No, people act that way and give you every opportunity because they feel sorry for you, brother. That's why all this is happening. Why do you think the Migos ever got a record deal? They just said publicly Offset is a dude who has a habit. He has a gambling addiction. He's got a whole bunch of problems and nothing to offer. And yeah, those are the type of individuals the devil uses, weak individuals. You all get record deals and get these opportunities because of weakness, not because of strength, brother. Just like all the folks in politics are in these positions and slots because of weakness, because the devil was able to hand select them and use them. You understand? See, I can't be used. That's why I'm not in some job or government position or getting paid a lot of money because I'm not doing the work of the devil. I'm doing the work of God, Octavius. Yeah. So let me remind you and bring you back to reality that the poor will inherit the earth, the meek shall inherit the earth, brother. And the people who really get rich in this world are the people who build things on their own, not the people who are in slots and positions because it was comfortable and convenient because they sold their soul. Make sure you understand that. Yeah. That's why folks like Rob Rack have no business talking about what they're talking about because what do you know about it? Where is your faith, brother? Yeah. Yeah. See, you start talking that stuff, and then that brings me into the conversation, little buddy. Yeah, no, he really think he's someone. He believed that stuff that he talking like, brother. Of course you're gonna get views. Do you not see the numbers here? That's like saying, we got a whole army with us and we don't know why we're winning. I mean, what, brother? You get views because these folks sit online 24 hours a day with nothing going on, nothing to do, because they all live off Section 8 like you, off a government check. Are you serious? I'm sorry. Need I say more, little honey?
Yeah, allow me to say this.
What?
If you were on Section 8 and state aid, Joy, they make more than you do. Okay, those people make more. I mean, they're getting more than you.
Oh, I mean, Joey only makes like $1,200 a year, so I think pretty much anybody can make more than that.
Yeah, he thought he was someone. Tyree Sneak got to break it to you. I got to be the bearer of bad news and tell you reality, brother. See, that's the thing. These folks be running around the internet wallowing in delusion, telling themselves, yeah, we superstars, we this and that. Ain't none of them superstars. The only superstar is Tyree Sneak. Fact. What you talking about, brother? Brother, you got a long way to go before you get to this level. I took a look at what you talking about. You ain't got no business on here at all. You ain't nowhere near my level or league. Let's get real, brother. I average thousands of views consistently every day without trying. That's why you throwing in that. Yeah, I'm not trying. I just walk
And you make under $100 a month.
outside and get 4,000 views. You're saying walk outside because you like French toast. It's a big deal for you to go outside, homie. Yeah, that's why you talking like that. I'm outside. Yeah, that's the same thing French toast did. We're outside, right? And then all that crazy stuff happened, and French toast was afraid to go outside. Remember? I'm outside. I'm outside. Right? The other one gets on camera, and I already told him, I'm this and that. I'm this and that. Like, brother, you really are trying to front on here. And, like, I don't understand how you can.
Shimmy, do you remember how nervous he got when you called his room and he thought you were outside? And he kept checking the window and looking, open the drapes and looking out, pacing
Yep,
around.
yep.
I'm outside.
Remember. That was one of those glorious times where he said we couldn't find him.
He was nervous as a motherfucker.
Can say that you're a man, but you think you're above reproach. Like that's what females do. I understand how you can say you're a man, but like I'm calling this out publicly and I still don't get a response. I never get a response with these dudes because they know they can't come close.
Because they know. No, Joey, it's because they don't know you fucking exist. You're like an ant.
Like you talking, right? I don't mind, brother. We can have the conversation. Like, oh, we could do a live interview. Like, tell me who you really is, because I'm gonna tell you right now. I mean, you're not official tissue. Trust me. Because anyone official tissue, anyone who's really a real, thorough, reputable street dude, would never be caught talking to Rob Rack. That's number one, little homie. So, like I said, I mean, you got to understand, I'm really the big homie now because I've defeated the entire Bavarian Freemasons, the entire Illuminati, the male and female witches coven. I put Empower Network out of business. The scooter store had to pack.
Who was the guy that he got on panel with and told him that he had to pray to God to get a Burger King? I forget which panel that was. It's pretty fucking funny, though.
And go do business elsewhere. So I won there. And then tons of other league organizations, and I shut down cartel operations in my sleep. So I'm definitely the big homie. I've done what no human's ever done in the history of man and time ever. I mean, let's go ahead and give me credit, right? And this is all facts what I'm kicking. This is factual reality. I'm not that much of a real man. I'm the only real man who ever existed, buddy. So, and I'm calling it out publicly because that's what you do on this platform. See, grown men have a conversation. So anyone who run from a conversation, you see what I'm saying? I'm just kicking facts and truth. I already know they ain't about nothing and they don't have no wealth and they haven't accumulated any real wealth and any money and they didn't do anything on their own because somebody who did it on their own going to stand on business because it's not a problem. See, if somebody called me out publicly and say he isn't what he say he is, as long as they let me know and talk directly to me, I'll gladly have the conversation if it's done properly, just like this is. But does anyone do that for real? No, because they already know the truth. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just saying, brother, like, you know, I mean, that's the problem with social media. It got everybody on the same thing, all y'all, but yet all y'all live in a sedentary lifestyle and afraid to go outside. That stuff is crazy. Like, we just don't move the same. Like, honestly, we don't move the same. Like, I've always just been different. I live different. I don't move like y'all. Like, I'm really out here, bro. I do everything real. Like, I've traveled. I've been all over the U.S. Like, I have fun. I spend my money when I have money. Like, we just ain't the same, bro. I take risks, like real risks. Like, I choose to advance, bro. I'm not going to ever just stay complacent or stagnated like that. And then try to overcompensate and make excuses. That's what all the people in the world do. They settle, just like they settle into a marriage they're unhappy in, and they settle, and then they act like they're a rebel at night, you know, because they feel some frustration. It's called a quiet desperation. It's nothing to be proud of. So I'm just saying, what is you? Who is you? What is even your claim to fame? Because you ain't famous. What is you talk about? Like, you don't rap, you don't play ball, you're not lifting weights, it look like. You want to act like you're working out, but you're not David Goggins. You don't have a name in this game. You don't have a name in the fitness game. I got that on lock. You don't have a name in the martial arts game. I got that on lock. Hell, I mean, I'm Mr. 52 and 52 Blocks Info don't have a name in the 52 Blocks game because guess who got that on lock? Tyree Sneed. This is facts. Like, kind of seems like I just took everything over and I'm the boss, right? And it's because I work hard. You understand? Like I said, anything anyone talking about, I'm gonna look into. I really want to know where that place is at now because I'm gonna figure out where it is and I'm gonna look at the surrounding opportunities. And when I get enough money, I can go over there and I can go get me a job in 5 seconds and show you how living that lifestyle. It'll be a lifestyle way on another level, and then it ain't nothing. That it don't even take very much money. Like that's all I'm saying. Like, like you making a big deal, like, oh, I went to Joe's Crab Shack. Like, homie, what are you talking about? Like, what? That's what the other one would do. He'd be like, yeah, I got crab and what was the other stuff? Like some kind of beef or something. Like, ooh, wow, ooh. Feel like Wesley, you know who in the vampire movie? Like, oh, you've been training for 3 years, and I'm right here. Ooh, how exciting! That's how I feel. like what? Yeah, these folks don't seem to get it. Like, no, you're not it, bro. None of them. They, y'all should have like just listened day one and just given me my time, to do what I need to do, and that's it. Because this stuff, I mean, I'm gonna have a field day on here, bro. Uh-huh. I'm gonna have a field day. So I mean, like I said, I mean, just tell me what your lane is. That's all I want to know. Like I'm telling you, like that's the thing. Like I watch YouTube, so like anyone that get on this network, like I start paying attention to whatever they talk about, and like I want to go look and travel at all these places. Like I want to go to Redwood City for sure. Like every one of them places is destinations and cities that I'm like mad interested in. That's another place. Excuse me. That's another place that I've been is the actual redwood forest. My dad drove me through there, and like we actually went through that, and like I saw all the redwood trees. There's millions of redwood trees out there too. That place is beautiful. Like there's tons of them, and you just go drive through. Like Cali was so beautiful to me. Like I want to go back so bad. I don't know if that's where you at, maybe. I mean, because that's where the other one is at, but he's in Sacramento, which is like the worst place to be almost, other than maybe Los Angeles in California, from what I know. You know what I mean? But like, I want to go to the real parts of California that cost money, that got money. You know what I mean? Like that's the thing. Like, it'd be a beautiful lifestyle out there for a minute, but that's the thing. You don't want to live out there. There's tons of stuff going on. You didn't hear what just happened in San Bernardino? I've been through San Bernardino too. Got right off the Greyhound. What are you talking about? I told you I was walking in San Bernardino, like like rich, okay. And like I said, we was right in the ghetto and hood, and folks would walk around me. Them folks that you knew what they was on out there in the street, I'd walk right up. What's up? Folks walk by me. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk, bro. Like y'all don't understand how real I am, bro. Like this is real. That's what I'm saying. Like what folks on the internet, man, it's like all a big game to me, bro. I just have fun, bro. I don't take nobody seriously on YouTube. Are you serious? No way. I'm not these other dudes, bro. That's the thing. I was never these other dudes. When these folks met me on YouTube, I was already a multimillionaire, and that was like my second time being a multimillionaire. Yeah. And then for me to be a street dude at the same time, that's crazy. That's unheard of. See, that's the thing. I was supposed to just be a regular, soft, regular guy. And I took it upon myself to be myself. And I was never soft. I was always a tough guy, you know? So I always was like, I don't care about money. I'm going to be me. That's just the truth. That's what I'm on. So on that note, I'm going to get going, man. But like I said, bro, like, you got a long way to go, homie. Like, good luck trying to play catch up. But I mean, I don't know what you talking about. I don't know what you trying to promote. I mean, what is you talking about views for to somebody who can't get any? I mean, all them views is free. I mean, if you don't make digital money, how many views you get is absolutely irrelevant. We're way past that point, brother. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I don't know, it's like orcas that are at the top level in the ocean, and then it's like, I don't know, like sea plankton trying to discuss things, at a lower level and act like, oh, we're close to the orca level. Like, no, like, the truth and reality is folks are nowhere near my level. You get what I'm saying? I'm just saying the truth. Like, folks are nowhere close. It's not even comparable, bro. So, I mean, if you'd like to compare, if you want to get like that, that takes hard work. That takes diligence. That takes effort. You know what I mean? A dude like you ought to be really grinding and hustling. A dude like you should be working out and learning from me and doing my training and paying me. And then what you should do, if anything, is become a trainer. Like real talk, if you went and got like a personal training career, like with your height too, and the fact of, your other past that you have going for you, we'll keep that a secret. Yeah. See, that's what I want to talk about. You understand? I have to talk about it without talking about it. You feel me? Yeah. Like, brother, you've had every opportunity handed to you on a silver platter and you still ain't rich? Come on, homie. You serious? Do you have any idea how hard it is being me in my shoes? Do you understand we don't get no favors for us? None. You understand? You get all the preferential treatment, bro. And y'all used to get on here and talk about privilege. Boy, stop it. What? Brother, I work on here full time and get paid less than 100th of a cent for like 1,000 views. You can't be serious, dude. Said what? Oh, but they still want to complain. Oh, we have it so hard. Oh, yeah, right. Say what? That's the difference, man. That's the difference. I'm telling you between entitlement and somebody who really got to go hard and work for it. You know what I mean? That's the thing. You don't see what I've gone through. You don't see anyone else coming up like that against all odds. I really had to. I told you, nah. We have it the hardest, bro. Hmm. Completely. Even with the women. The women, the thing is today, I mean, it's so-called women and it's all a waste of time. That's the thing. That's why we're just sitting back laughing, just watching the show because it's all entertainment to us. I don't care. I don't care about nothing they talk about. Nobody. You know what I mean? That's the difference. I know what it is now. It's a different world now. It's a different game. Like I said, it's so-called women, homie. So what you talking about? You understand? That's all I'm saying. And like, if you're trying to front like you someone, at least deal with a better class. I mean, at least graduate from dealing with ones. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it is what it is. Like me personally, I've never dated a Muppet. I'm telling you right now, they're gonna go run and tell him. They're gonna run. They all Soldier Boy run and tell him. They're gonna go run and tell him. They're gonna say Tyrese Sneed, he talking fly. I'm gonna say the boss was talking fly. He was talking. He said some truth. That's what they're gonna say. Come on, man. You like that Chicago term they always throw around, right? The character and the. Remember, it used to be where they'd go on a vacation together. You know who I'm talking about? Y'all don't remember? You never watched that? You know what I'm talking about, man. With Disney.
No,
You know what I'm talking
fucker,
about?
we
Goofy.
don't. You're
Yeah,
retarded.
you
You
know that
describe
Chicago
things
term
like a
apply right here. If this
three-year-old.
Ah, you know that guy that did that thing with that
Yeah, I know
person?
what I'm talking about. Come on, you know.
Yeah.
No, we fucking don't.
So you know what? And it was all like, yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
I know, fucking
point in
idiot.
time, 100%.
No, we
Like, come on,
fucking
bro.
don't.
That
I thought
that
you
them
were
those type of dudes,
leaving.
like the big kind of clumsy ones. That's exactly what that about, homie. What are you talking about? Ah, said what? I mean, hell, I mean that term apply to all of it. I mean, especially concerning Chicago. I mean, who in Chicago is a real dude? Like I said, y'all don't remember what happened up in Green Bay? You don't remember? You don't remember all them 6 cars deep? You don't remember all that? You don't remember all the coworkers I had? You don't remember? You don't remember all them stories about everything that was transpiring and actually happening? You don't want to talk about that, right? You know what I mean? Like I said, I mean, I'm the king of Chicago, like for real, and I ain't even been there. I just go through there, but like I've had plenty of experience. So what are you talking about? You understand what I'm saying? Like that's my whole point. Like people want to talk, but like that's cute and all, but like I'm really the real thing. You understand? So like now folks gonna hear me talk the way I really talk, like to an extent, you know what I'm saying? Because I mean I talk a whole different way, but y'all gonna hear who I really am now. Like, come on, bro. I can't wait to get money. I'm gonna be the king of Chicago. Hmm. Like quick. That's the thing though. Like wherever this stuff is going on, if God send me there to get involved, I'm gonna help and try to bring actual what we need, camaraderie, and make things better. Like we want world peace. You know what I mean? We want people to get along. You know what I mean? That's the point. But like other than that, I'm staying out the way, bro. You know what I mean? Like to an extent until I get involved somewhere. Enough. Like I got to pick cities and states that I want to be in, and then get involved to an extent, and then get the hell out of Dodge and leave. That's the point. Like, I plan to have millions of dollars in money to travel and fund everything I'm doing and be traveling around the world where I don't got to worry if something's going on in one place because I don't got to be anywhere near that place. I could take off and go to France. You feel me? That's the only lifestyle, that anyone should aspire to have. That's the only lifestyle I want. You know what I mean? So that's the point. Like, like that's the thing. Y'all want to talk about riff raff and fake rappers and talk about that. I mean, talk about what's relevant, homie, which is Tyrese Sneed. I want to know when the folks who so obsessed with me and want to pretend like they don't know who I am while they watch me. I want to know when they want to talk and have a conversation. That's what I want to know. I want to know when we're going to talk about the most relevant character in all of history, Tyrese Sneed. Anything else, I ain't really hearing, little homie. Just like that. So, like I said, outside of that, I ain't got nothing to say. I'll talk to y'all in a minute. But it's funny to me. I'm happy, bro. I'm in a good mood. I'm joking. I think it's hilarious, man. That's all I'm saying. Like, I want to compete. I like to compete, man. That's all it is. I like to compete, bro. And like, there is no competition on any level, man. This stuff I do on these calisthenic bars, bro. They got whole groups out there in New York working out, trying to do it. But yeah, y'all got a support system. I do this by myself, and I'll go out there and literally folks will be like, "What the hell?" Like a lot of them, there's some of them who got it together with calisthenics. You know what I mean? Like real talk. There's some people out there who really got some talent and strength, but a lot of them gonna be looking at me like, "Wow, that's impressive." You know what I mean? Like that's crazy because it takes mad discipline. But you gotta understand, them folks is they got money, bro. They got enough money to where they get everything they need every day, and that's all they do. And You know what I mean? They have support, bro. It's different when you have a support. You ever notice with them, with that group, you ever notice how they all run in a team together? They travel like a pack of wolves. You ever notice that? You ever notice? And then they be like, yeah, we got money. Yeah, but you got money. You got to share that money with your 68 homeboys that you brought with you because you afraid to roll dolo by yourself. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. Like, when little homies get on DVDs, you have to understand Batman watches that stuff salivating. Literally, bro. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I'd be salivating, like literally watching, like, oh man, just look at these little homies. Like, how many is them? 6,000 of them? Just look at them. Look at them. You know what I mean? Really thinking they street and thinking they G'd up. I mean, we've got an actual monster on our hands now, folks. Can we agree to that? Yeah, this is what they don't get. Like, when I go to Chicago, see, I'm just gonna keep it real, bro. Like, y'all look at Chicago like, oh, it's such a scary place and this and that. I look at Chicago like an all-you-can-eat buffet. Literally. These folks, one day these folks gonna get who they talking to, man. One day they gonna understand I'm really the megalodon and the orca out here in the ocean, brother, for real. Yeah. Yeah, like it's like that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, brother, I can't wait to get Chicago and work on them blocks. I can't wait to come to Los Angeles. I love how these folks want to act like they think I'm playing. I think you know I'm for real. I think you know what it is. I really do. I think y'all know because you've seen enough. You've seen enough to know now a little bit of what I'm on, and you haven't seen nothing yet. You know what I mean? I trust me on this network and on camera. I don't show y'all nothing. Like, trust, all the real stuff happen off camera. Like, I'm telling you, bro, I can't wait to go to work on these blocks in all these different places. That's why I want to know where folks are at, not because of them. That they're irrelevant. I'm talking about I want to know the opportunities in them places, and I'll just go to work on them different blocks. I'll pay attention to what's going on in every block and literally change the entire, everything, the economy. That's why I need money. Change the economy, I want to fix up city by city. And if I see injustice, yeah, I'm gonna stand on business, bro. I don't care where I'm at, man. I'm gonna have full bat suits that are completely, bulletproof and everything. Like, I'm not out here to play. Yeah, that's the difference. Like, can you imagine in all these situations we keep seeing on the news? What if Batman showed up? What if the real Batman, which is Tyree Sneed, there's no other one. What if I really showed up? Can you just think about that and how it would go? What if I showed up? What if I was in my suit, in an all bulletproof bat suit, like the new renovated suits where I'm complete coverage, and I'm just out there like, what up? Like, and I can't be stopped. Like, can you imagine and moving the way I do, as quick as I am and as strong as I am? And with money, so I'm gonna be even bigger and stronger, where I can, be able to wear any kind of armor and the weight won't stop me or nothing. That's where we're headed, bro. I'm real close, bro, to achieving a level of success that I already have done it, but I mean another level of success that's never been done before. I already did that, but I'm talking about on a whole different spectrum, bro. I mean, there ain't nobody even coming close, homie. So that's what I'm saying. Folks is worried about YouTube views. Brother, I ain't worried about YouTube in the last decade. That's just the truth. I do what I do separate, bro. I run my own companies, bro. Like, I'm really, really the real thing. Like, I do this for real, bro. So that's what I'm saying. Like, these folks is on some kind of, like, I don't know, low hustle. Like, I don't know what they hustle backwards. Like, bro, you got to catch up, man. We light years beyond that. That's all I got to say, man. Like I said, I always find a way. It's your boy, Tyree Sneed. Holla at me. I'll talk to you in a minute, man. I love it. Oh, Octavius, we'll talk later. Octavius Prime and Rob Rack. Oh, Rob Rack, whack, whack, Rob Whack. Quack, quackity, quack,
Hey,
quackity,
Shamrock.
quack. Don't call back.
Yeah.
Quack, quack, quack.
We made it to the end.
Yeah, we did.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Oh, what a way to start the day.
Is it done?
It is over. We
Oh my
survived.
god.
Let's go to bed. Good night.